Daily Mail. Mood of the Daily Mail today is... Really? Really? This is about it's not a funny story. This is about the Lockerbie bomber, Al Megrahi. A year ago, almost exactly, was released from hospital prison to go back home, and where, of course, he was treated as a hero. The relatives of the families from Lockerbie quite rightly want an investigation into the medical records, because he was kind of on compassionate grounds. He was permitted to go back home to die after 3 months. Well, a year on, he's still alive. There were 4 doctors were treating him, and only one basically said that he was going to die. So they want a thorough investigation into this.
Yeah, go on.
No, listen, I'm a big conspiracy theorist anyway, but isn't it the case that they thought that the...
Our lawyers love that, by the way.
Yeah. OK. Yeah, I bet they do.
Don't mention drilling or anything.
No, I'm not talking about BP. I'm talking about... I said I wouldn't mention any other oil company of that kind. Yes.
Or any company.
The fact that his appeal, his lawyers were going to appeal the conviction in the first place. So they gave him compassionate leave.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, shall I?
No, I mean, it would be interesting to see, actually, an investigation into the business dealings between the West and Libya in that year.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the fact his lawyers were going to appeal the safety of his conviction in the first place. So they gave him compassionate leave so that they wouldn't do that.
Right.
Because the general consensus is he didn't do it.
Right.
Somebody had to be held accountable.
You're right. That he may have been a fall guy for it. There was that story going around as well. OK, Steve.
And the next one is... It's in the Daily Mail. So the mood of the Daily Mail today is... Ooh! Ooh! And this is a story about that we're now relying on texting to communicate in our own houses. So we don't actually... In David Cameron's... You know, things to say like, dinner's ready! And obviously in David Cameron's house, there's a small boy from the colonies banging a gong to mark the beginning of dinner time.
Would you come downstairs and bring me the lasagna?
We're actually sitting at tables and we're texting each other that your dinner's on the table.
I did it last night. I texted to tell my boyfriend to turn the TV down.
And what?
Yeah, because I just couldn't get out of bed. Was he? I was asleep in bed, trying to sleep.
How big is your house?
I BlackBerry messaged him, which is free, so it doesn't really count.
It does count in the laziness stakes, doesn't it?
Well, I suppose... I
was asleep, or trying to be.
You have kind of... You don't like the shrieking. I don't like shouting in houses. So that's actually... I think there's a part of it that you go, well, it's just shush, shush, or come up and see me.
I did that little face thing. Shh.
Come on, seriously. All right, Natalie.
OK, The Guardian.
Lazy woman.
The second story is in the Daily Mail, and the mood today of the Daily Mail is... You're a big disappointment. It's about
It's legendary.
If you think that you have it tough getting a couple of points on your licence for speeding, spare a thought for the 37-year-old man from Sweden who raced his Mercedes SLS in Switzerland between Bern and Lausanne, and he raced it at 180 miles an hour. His fine for this, apart from the ban for 2 years, is £650,000.
Oh no, you didn't!
It's gonna hurt. Ouch! Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. So the third story is the first story is in the Daily Mail, and the mood today of the Daily Mail is right. If you could sit down, I'd like to talk to you. I've got some very bad news.
Oh, never fails.
In fact, the mood of this particular section of the Mail today is... Because it's a story about Princess Anne, and... oh, I have to say, she looks... There's a picture of her on page 41, and she looks pretty damn nice there. She is nice. The story is just like, yeah, she's nice, she's good. That's the story.
How many words did they string that out to, then?
I prefer the story at the bottom of that page, which is it's 100 years today of the Bourbon dynasty. Yeah?
I love those biscuits.
Don't we? Yeah?
I love those biscuits.
That's a story, baby.
So, but she's 60 today, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I think a round of applause for her 60th birthday for Mom. Happy birthday. Do you know what? I watched this documentary on BBC about her last night, and she was amazing. Yeah, she was amazing. She just came across so well.
John Infidel, surely the man, after doing years of the world's strongest man, he is the person, surely the one person you'd get to interview a royal. As opposed to Dimbleby. The next one is in the Daily Telegraph.